As soon as we arrived in Munich, we were exhausted from our long drive from Zurich. Our friends wanted to crash at the flat where we were staying. No! You have to come with me. We've got to go to the University of Munich. Why? Just come on, come with me, we gotta go. So, we had a little digression there. The beer garden. So we've gotta go. Where do we have to go? We have to go see Sophie Scholl. Who's Sophie Scholl? You'll see who she is. Here's Sophie. Beautiful college kid. Wanted to be a kindergarten teacher. In her 20s. A kid. But she was trouble. She could write. She had a typewriter. She had a mimeograph machine. The Nazis were in full command of the German nation. Her brother had just returned from Stalingrad, a soldier. The war's terrible. We're asked to do the most insane things. Sophie and her brother and a professor and her boyfriend formed a resistance group called the White Rose Society. She also writes about what she believes is a vague understanding of the final solution occurring next door in Dachau, which is 10 miles outside of Munich. I went to the university. Come on. Oh, it's in this building. I'm so glad I found the building. The great lecture hall at Munich University where... Oh, wait, I gotta back up a little bit. Sorry about this. There she is with her a little white flower, and that's her brother. Move forward. Come on. Ah, ah, there it was. My heart just started racing when I came upon this hall. Because that balcony is where she stood with a ream of essays she had authored. Critical of Adolf Hitler, critical of the government, critical of the conduct of the war, and also describing the inhumanity of the final solution. It was, wow, I think it was like 43. Wow. She arrived a little bit late, unfortunately. It was a national conference of Gestapo. Bell rang, lecture hall doors open, Gestapo officers are pouring out. What to do? She just flings the leaflets out, races out of the building, is captured. Her brother's captured. Her boyfriend is captured. The professor's captured. She is tried on national radio, tribunal of 12 old Nazi judges. She's harangued. She's called all sorts of evil, horrible names. Then, she is sentenced at 5 in the afternoon to die for her sedition. She is taken downstairs, and she is guillotined in that court building. Just a kid. There she is. I was so moved to see a fresh white rose by her bust. This is her picture before she was executed. But what I found most powerful, outside the university, in the cobblestone, at the entryway to this grand, impressive university, cobblestone. And in the cobblestone, it looks like a student has windblown homework scattered about. But I look closer. It's bronze. Bronze. Words on bronze in the cobblestone. The words of Sophie Scholl. The essays she had written scattered and embedded in the cobblestone. I could only find one evidence of a swastika at all of Munich in an old art building that was maintained and kept up just simply to display those images. But these images of her essays will endure 1,000 years, 10,000 years. This is her death notice. I want to return to this image because these her essays were smuggled out, reprinted by Allies, and airdropped on the people of Germany. And in the Munich Documentation Center, which is the city's museum, I was astonished to learn of so many resistors that I've been wholly unaware of. It was interesting that it took the city of Munich almost 60 years to accept full culpability for what had occurred there, which is what the Munich Museum was essentially about, the history of what and how and why.